Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky, where I fell asleep in a cave. This is what's happened. Apparently, I did not leave this screen, and so it didn't save us having gotten this key. That's probably a thing I ought to rectify. And then, you know, like the star or whatever. It would be good to have the star. Okay, so this will give us the ability to just step up here. Oh, hold on. We know we want to do this. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we know that we want to move a rock onto there so we can move it onto here. Okay, there we go. We got the switches set up correctly now. What is the right way to do this thing? I'm not very good at maneuvering with this yet. Is that a helpful thing to do? I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the way that I set up a gap where I will be able to actually make use of it? Oh boy, was it foolish to put that box there? Hold on. We can certainly just undo for a second here. We can... If you're in an area where you can walk around to the outside of it and re-enter it from another position, you end up in a very different sort of situation, right? Because you can like slowly move rocks out of the area by walking around the perimeter and coming back. Here, I have to come to grips with like the way to move these things around such that it's like, here's a great example, right? I can just excavate slowly and end up with fewer and fewer rocks to deal with. You know, and in the end, that's going to yield a lot more control over how we enter. All right, so now I have to figure out how I'm going to put this box into that gap. If I could stop right above it right now, obviously that would be pretty great. But as things stand, it's not trivial to... Oh, man, I am not good at this puzzle. This type of puzzle. And that's a real shame, because I think it seems like a thing we're going to have to do a lot of. So... No, I don't want to do that. I really want to avoid surrounding it from more sides, right? So the idea is I can like slowly walk the position of the gap around. Right, one way to think about it is that I'm moving the rocks. Another way to think about it is that I'm moving the gap. There's this 2-tile gap that can be, adjusted from several different sides. This allows me to push it to there, and that gets us a star. Okay, last time I got the key much more easily than I feel like I'm getting it this time. It's like those little sliding, it's like those little puzzles that you get when you were a kid. Hold on, let me leave the room and come back here. It's like those cheap plastic puzzles where like it's got one little piece missing, and actually you have to come at this from the right anyway, don't you? Well, I guess I don't have to. We can just go through the puzzle in a not helpful way, reset off screen and come back. And the point I'm making with that is that I was always terrible at those. Okay. So that gets that down, which I think is important. Probably. I mean, obviously, if we could ever move the block up or down, then it would be trivial to get to the key by just doing this, right? But I cannot do that. And we're just moving the little gap in the shape. There's no way, because we can't exit the shape at really like any side except for this one. There's no way to drag a rock out. I mean, I could just leave this key here, I suppose. We don't have to spend a huge amount of time on this, because we know we have to come back to the island anyway, right? And obviously, it would be nice to take as many keys with us as possible as we continue our efforts, but we can always just come back for it. So now we've sort of created a second gap, right? I'm trying to think, does it help at all for there to be one more space in here with us? And I'm not confident the answer is actually yes. Well, okay, so if I... No, this is not helping. This is not doing anything. Again, if we could just get around... There's no secret passage through any of the walls or anything. If I could just get around out to the left side without having to move any more rocks, we could do some work. We could do some work with this. We could start extracting a couple of rocks, and it wouldn't take very much from there to get us an opening. Yeah, I can just see that this is going to be a nightmare. All right, other rooms. We'll come back. We will have to come back. So, important to remember, thing is here. There's not really anything else to pick up down here, and a key is just a key. Oops, not that. Oh, we have a couple of several different types of flags to apply. That's neat. Let's just get back to the upper level. All right, was there anything else left for us to grab on the upper level? There is the black crystal thing. There's the xylophone puzzle that I have no idea what to do with. There's another black crystal on that screen. That's the screen with the weird thing in the wall that I have no idea what it is or how to interact with it. And then obviously we have a couple of places where there's still stuff locked with star doors. Okay. I think we can probably just leave this island for a while here. All right. Do we have a way of getting these? So I can push a block across. Holding down that button to make that active is the first step of the puzzle. Because we have to remove the bell in order to get to the blue gong anyway, right? So it's like this. And then we go and fetch this thing. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get back over here, though. That's a problem, right? I mean, we can pull one of these. But now we have no way to reach. Okay, so how do I do this? We have 2 of these boxes for a reason. I guess, okay. I feel a little silly. You know, we can get this into here without crossing the crystals. It's only, we don't have to cross the crystals until we actually want to push a box into the thing, or onto the switch. And that means I can use the metal block to solve this problem. There we go. All right, 10 of those. I do not know what we are going to do with the extras, but now we have 10 of them. All right, I'm going to go to the right a little bit. Let's see what we can unlock now that we have 12 stars. Still a little clumsy. It would probably be a good idea for our protagonist to learn to swim, given the environs in which they are usually adventuring. Also, maybe like some, I don't know, some shoes with some tread. Just like something to help you stop at the end of a stride. Seems useful. Okay, were we here? Is this... This is a place that I was briefly and we couldn't interact with anything. Do I have the ability to... Yeah, a little bit. I do, in fact, have the ability to interact with some things here. Okay, yeah, now we know about the ability to cross shallow water at the edges. That's something. So, if I push you up here, you're going to end up over there. Okay. Do I want you to just end up in the purple thing? Well, I guess I want you to help me get this little star dude first. Actually, this is not going to work though, because there's no way to hit him onto the onto that thing from there. Or we'd press him to the right and he'd just fall in the hole. I'm gonna need the block as well, aren't I? Yeah, let me try this again. First things first. Yes, these are diggable blocks. Okay. So I thought the whole point here was going to be to destroy this block so that I could walk in there and grab that diamond. And I guess that's probably still right. The only way we're going to be able to get it is to push the block down here have the golem come out of the green teleporter headed right and smash it so that we can walk down and avoid the pit. If I push you up out of the... Okay. That part is necessary. That's the only way to get you into this portal. Now... Now I'm not sure what to do because we want to push him to the right into the orange portal, and we can set up a situation with the diggable block, right, where that could the diggable blocks plural, where that could theoretically happen. Actually, this one can't really be moved, but we can do, you know, oops, shoot. We can do something like this. I guess I can move this one out too. But in any case, we can make this go through the direction correctly. But the problem is when I push him into the purple portal from the left so that he heads right through it, I need this button to be down. I guess we do have a box. What am I doing? I'm just like looking right past the thing. Oh no, we gotta remember when I push this in, it's gonna... Yeah, we can push it like that. That would be okay. It goes one box in the direction we're already pushing, so be a little careful with it. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to create a situation... All right, let me restart. I think I'm getting the ideas now. So that's going to be necessary. This is going to have to be here. We're going to have to go fetch this box. We want to push it in either from the bottom or from the left side, because otherwise it's going to get stuck. If we push it here, it's still manipulable. Now, I need to figure out how I'm going to... Well, here, we can push this up here. Let's get this out of the way. So I'm pretty sure I do just want to do this. Right, and then... How are we going to deal with the star part of this puzzle? I actually don't really know. But we'll figure it out. So now we have to create the situation where I can push this guy into the orange portal from that side. Let me separate these. Thing is, I can't push him down. I kind of need this to be in the corner. But how am I going to do that? If we could get this rock that's directly above me one space to the right, then we could push the golem over to it and then push him downward. I don't know. I guess that's not trivial anyway. Maybe you can't push him yet. Before we do anything else, maybe we have to position this thing here. That certainly does make stuff a lot easier. Yeah, I think that preparatory action is necessary. It's so easy. Okay, now when we push him up, he will just end here, and this should get us the diamond, right? Nope, not. This should get us the diamond. Yay! And then Actually, let me... grab this, then kick you through there. Ah, damn it. So, hey, what happens if I do this? I telefrag. Okay, good to know. Not a smart thing to do. It doesn't telefrag the golem, it telefrags me. That's fine. Let's leave the room. Come back in. We got the one puzzle solved. We don't care about that anymore. Now we care about something else. How to get this little star. So when we push... We're definitely going to have to bring this thing through here. Walk through the teleporter. Also through this teleporter, and I think in the same way. Okay. Now we have to figure out what is the arrangement of block and golem that gets us this star. The golem's going to end up here if we push him downward. I could then push him to the right, have him blocked here. Well, no, that doesn't help. Because then what? I'm going to push him downward and he's just going to end up in the corner. I need... I guess, actually, like, something like this works. Yeah. This works. Okay. So then we do the same thing with the golem where we kick him upward. No, wait, except this time I do want to push him downward into the orange portal. Okay, put you over there, then put the block as a backstop. Okay, cool. Alright, and that seems to be all that we can do here until we get the ability to break green blocks. Some kind of green power glove. And then there's a gate over here that we can absolutely open. And one over here that we can very nearly open. And also there's a whirlpool. Should I jam my face in the whirlpool? It's likely. It's likely that that would be a good idea. Okay, there's a little shell drawn on the ground there. Okay, 49 stars. No winter wonderland for us, apparently. But at least I got a key out of it. I will jump in the whirlpool when I run out of other things to do. There is something asleep in one of these blocks. Okay, well, I did not know that would happen. But once again, we're looking for green power glove. Seems pretty important. Anything else going on around here? The answer is no, so into the whirlpool we go. Okay, it's linked to that whirlpool, the other one that we had seen. Interesting. Oh, that's right, I was here. All right, let's hit that other big island then. Just need to find 2 more stars to open up a whole new little area. And I guess here we're probably going to get the ability to interact with blue blocks, which is not what we need for most other areas. Okay, this is non-lethal water. Good to know. So the first gong to ring is up and to the left. And I don't have any idea how I would reach that. Can I get out of the water flow once I'm in it? No. Oh, never mind. I see. Right, because you're gonna fill in the hole, yeah. I don't know, without the garbage thatching on it first, for some reason I just didn't think that would work. This is interesting, because like clearly the point of this is to fill that hole up, but you'd have to be able to get into that water flow first, and I don't know how you would do that either. Alright, for the moment, let's just go ahead and... Right. No, that's not actually going to get me where I'm going. Okay, that's also a place to drown. A place that exists solely for drowning. So is the idea then that we reset this screen and come back in? Because, like, this is the only way that we're going to be able to reach this chime, right? I wonder if we're going to get a way to actually be able to navigate these spike steps, because I don't know how else... Oh... Well, isn't that a fascinating kind of block? I didn't even realize it was a block at first. Yeah, really interesting. Okay. Well, I can't access it any other way. Or I can't do anything else with it, I should say. So how do I don't know, I think we're going to have to come into that top right section from somewhere else. So, okay, let's actually look at another screen instead of just using it to... So if I just push one of these around, it doesn't turn into water. But if I push it over water, it joins the flow. That's really interesting. That feels pretty wrong, but I don't know how I get another block free without doing that. Okay, and if the flow approaches the block, that also makes it useful. Interesting. So I want to actually make use of as many of these as possible. I guess actually we can get a slightly better payoff by going this way. But this is just going to push it left, yeah. And if I haven't pushed that one... Okay, so when you do that, the river also takes control of any blocks that are adjacent, like, you know, bending around this thing, as we did earlier. So, what you would want to do then, this is right, push this to here, this to here, and this to here. Create the whole path, and then activate it. That is so cool. This is going to be a nightmare, y'all. Alright, let's step out and back in, reset the puzzle with me still having my thing. So now we want to create a longer vertical path. This is not easy to do safely. Right? That's gotta happen. But we don't want to push the top of these 4 bricks to the right because we want to let the river run straight. How do I pull these tiles apart in a way that lets me actually push them into the water still while not doing that? I'm honestly not sure. Right, we can do this, obviously. Then I can push this over here. But now I can't move these two. And I really do need to continue moving these two. I guess, okay, a thing I can do is... No, never mind. That doesn't work. I was going to say we could move this block to the right, then move the block below it up to create some space to move things around, but that doesn't really work. Pushing this block to the left traps it against the left wall forever. And I think we do actually need all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, getting all of them over there doesn't even really help. Because then the water's just going to dump me in a big hole. You know what? Never mind. Let us not spend any time trying to get any further on this screen. This stuff is fascinating, but there are places we haven't even looked yet. Okay. And that is, in fact, lethal. That one was an accident. Huh. It doesn't feel to me like we're supposed to leave and come back. You know? Oh, I haven't... Sorry, we have possibilities in the upper left corner here. What am I doing? So obviously, if we push this down, I'm going to get spiked. You have to put it here. There we go. These fill in holes? Okay, they fill the hole in and make it not traversable. Well... Obviously, that's kind of problematic. If we push into the corner, things are only worse. So what do I do with it? Hey, another one of these giant bird glyphs. That's interesting. And I'm assuming we're trying to put together a certain number of these little blue stones to bring to some kind of great big god slash statue slash god statue to get the metal we need to be able to destroy these blocks. Well, okay, I guess what I can do is this. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Oh, all right. We learned a thing. All right, so we push this here. We still have to get another block, which we can do thanks to the reset. Okay, there we go. Shoot. Right, it puts the block one extra tile away, so I don't want to push this block into there. We can leave it right here for the moment. I forgot about the fact that the wooden crate skips over a space. So I just want it to end up right there. There we go. All right, what about this other stairway? Well, that's not terribly useful. Don't think there's anything else we can use this water block for. I mean, right there is where we want to go, right? We want to go up that middle staircase. But I have no idea how we're actually going to manage it. All right. Puzzle the second of this area. If we can get up into that top right area, obviously, we can make some stuff happen. So there's no other way to get that out of the way, I don't think. Wait, what's my plan here? How am I going to get this? Okay, so that does create a traversable platform. Right, that is an issue, isn't it? What I'm wondering is if I can get, like, the water blocks float on water. Of course they do. And as such, yes, you can just push that across the other one. Okay, that's very valuable information. Weird. All right, well, I don't even know how to begin approaching this. So this is a raised water level button. That button over there is a lower water level button. Obviously, that would be very helpful. Well, this doesn't look very friendly to my current setup. How am I going to get... How am I going to get over there? Yeah, I mean, obviously I can't... We just can't enter this puzzle from this side. We have to... Well, even if we did enter it from the top left, we still would end up washing out right here. Huh. Well, then I don't know what to do. Alright, this island's a little bit tricky. And it did not get me the 2 stars that I needed. And I'm not sure if we can do anything else here right now. But I do think I'm sort of running out of places to do stuff. It's possible that I missed something here. Although I don't think it's super likely. I still don't know what to make of that. And there's one area that we can't get to, but that's an area that we can't get to. That's different. We have this, like, sequences of yellow stones all around the island. I do not know what to do with them, and I was kind of hoping we would eventually get... I mean, there's at least one left to step on, right? That we can't interact with just yet. I wonder if I missed an easily obtained star over here somewhere? Because we're so close to being able to open up a new thing. I mean, obviously there is the area in the center of this island that just cannot be opened. Yet. But yeah, I guess let's have a quick look at the island. We know some things we didn't know before. This doesn't go anywhere. That, for example, is interesting. Oh, all you have to do is approach this from the left to get a star. I didn't realize that that was that significant. Also, there is a key here that is now entirely trivial to get. So that's a cool little reward for coming back later. Yeah, we did this first one. All right, well, let's go approach this from the left because I did not realize. And then we'll be able to go to some new place and hopefully get some kind of actual upgrade or something. It just didn't even occur to me to return to there because I was like, yeah, we're done with that one. I need some kind of big bird. How do I get to the water? Okay, it's over here, right? So wait a minute. Okay, no, these are not the kinds of things that we can knock out of the way. Dig with our digging claws. I do wish I could fast travel a little more fast travel-fully. I suppose that's what the Whirlpool is for. And, you know, fair enough. May as well crush that so we don't have to come back through here again. And then it's time to intentionally take in several lungfuls of water. Woo! All right, let's hope this was worth all the effort. Okay, that's a great big volcano. That seems important. Oh, that is not the kind of block we can destroy. All right, 21 more for another star and another blue thing. And I guess that's kind of it, huh? Okay, found my way to a place where the only thing I can do is reset the room. Oh wait, hold on. I'm being silly. I could absolutely walk down the outside wall there. Let me try that before we leave. Okay, not rewarded, but that is extremely weird and notable. Alright, now let's get the hell out of here. So, huge volcano. Oh, another whirlpool. Alright, at first I was thinking this might just be a pool for that whirlpool. Oh. Alright. Every time we get onto the turtle's back, there's this pause while it just glares at us judgmentally. Alright, I guess this is the only other thing to do. Let's poke our heads into this volcano. Not something that I generally recommend for the viewers at home. Okay, so you can endure a certain number of moves across the lava. Is it the fourth that kills you, or okay? Because it could have been like the bar is full, and then you have to step one more time, right? So it would seem to be like this, and then Actually, that doesn't let you get anywhere. Alright, the big fires are an immediate kill. Yeah, Alright, hold on a second. Alright, a red block, which presumably we will get the ability to move once we have ingested enough fire rubies. Huh. Well, that's our second time finding one of those. Some fossil markings. This place is weird. Oh. Okay, so there are enemies with attacks. More things for us to worry about. And that is in fact a hole. And it makes the enemy giggle. Ah. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess I can't really do anything about it, can I? I can't get over there in time. Alright, so we can push this over to the right. Huh. I don't know if this is intended to be this way. Hold on. Let me rewind until the moment where we sealed that evil. Okay. So we definitely can't get over here fast enough to prevent that. But at least now it's all the way over there, right? So we can push it onto here. All right, one more to slay. I'm a little surprised those boxes down there seem to be partially heated up because they look... the bottom one certainly looks like stone. You wouldn't necessarily expect it to be having problems here. So I guess this is no longer really useful. Where is this button? Oh, this is the button right here. Okay, those explode when that happens. That's interesting. So... I guess we push this up. Do I want this to end up in the path of his attack? So push it to the left. I don't have a way to get back above it. Well, I guess, you know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We'll step over to here. We'll let him do that again. And then I can just push it up from here and get above it and then push it back down and have it cover the space that way. Or do I even want this to be the box that does that? Because this box has another utility at least. This box doesn't do anything else. Okay, there we go. All that work for what I think might be... No, this is a special key. Okay. I was going to say all that work for what might be a normal key. So definitely make sure we box that. Okay, that just gets us a quick way backwards. And this doesn't get us anything. Cool. Super helpful. I guess we are... So I can go here. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. We can push this to the right again, which will let us get over here, because if we don't push it to the right again, we have to take 4 steps on the lava to get across, no matter how we do it. And then this one in the bottom right is quite interesting, because there's absolutely no way to access that without burning up. Yeah, I don't know. All right. She is going to kill me? No. Okay, she's just going to dynamically remake the environment in a way that I think is intended to help. It's a little scary. You know what? This looks like a whole thing. I'm going to step off of the screen and back on just to trigger the autosave. And I think that right there may be where we call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. This is really interesting, and it kind of presents the idea of being open. There's certainly like several places you can go at any time, but I'm definitely feeling the walls as well. Like the path is narrow enough that I think we have to be pretty thorough in each place we go. I mean, I'm digging it so far. I hope y'all are as well. When you come back next time, we go into the heart of the raging volcano, and we'll see you then.